As a church body, we want to be involved with our communities. This is why ADRA, the development and relief arm of the church, have put so much focus and intention into the Community Transformation Partnership, or CTP. To share more about this, I'd love to introduce you to Sally, your CTP coach.
Thanks, Kieran. It's a real privilege to already be partnered with a number of Adventist churches up and down the country, equipping and supporting their various community initiatives.
Well, I've been part of our ADRA soup caravan for a long time and part of the team for a long time. Church family make up 3 big pots of soup, and we've kept that going, and we go around to some of the lower socio-economic sort of areas where people struggle. But it's just seeing how God's work blesses these people. You know, just seeing the little faces light up. And, you know, a couple of times earlier on we had little kids bring along dog's bowls, you know, because that's what they had. But when you see the blessings of these kids, you know, and the other people, and they show up there every Sunday for their soup. And, you know, just any way we can help them, you know, any way we can show God's love.
You know, we get a mixture of different people that come to Solid. We've had thousands of people come through. It's been, 12 years now? And all I had in my hand was boxing and kickboxing and a bit of basketball. And I used that to bring people all to one place. And then we share the word of God. And we have a lot of people that have been baptized through just doing that. And I believe that you all have gifts. And, you know, you all have gifts, and whatever it is, cooking, a big get together, whatever you have in your hands, use it for the glory of God, and you'll see what God happens. Watch the space. All right.
Our church pastor then, Patrick Coogan, he was standing in the front gate one Sabbath morning, and he just looked around and he said, "Where are all these kids going?" Because they come past our church to go into town. And he says, how can we get these kids to come this way? And I said, you know, we've got to be doing a few things, not just having our church open on Sabbath. It's got to be open during the week as well, I reckon. So began the idea of providing a after school or kids club activity. I would say we would have had about 700 to 800 children coming through our kids club and church. 20 to 30 baptisms as a result of our community meals and our garden projects. So it's grown heaps. It really has. What's really helped too is the fact that we could apply for funding from ADRA through the CTP. You know, prior to that, it was me, you know, what I could afford and whatever else I could ask of other people.
Jesus went out to the poor, and he went to the people, you know, that other people looked at and thought, no, I can't go there, it might be a bit risky. He went there. He didn't hesitate. So, you know, we just feel that we have to do the same.
You know what, if it wasn't for ADRA to help us through the CTP program, you know, it's helping God do his will here on earth, and I believe there's a lot of people that have been touched through Solid, and I'm talking about thousands of people here in South Auckland.
If we haven't got God's love in our hearts and we haven't got God's ability to help them and serve them, what's the point?
I'd love to help your church create your own inspiring story. So whether you're a church team already active in your community, or you have new ideas you want to get started with, or anywhere in between, we want to partner with you. If you already have something in mind, we can coach you through the design of your own project. We also have a number of pre-designed initiatives which have been created to meet specific community needs. Either way, with ADRA's ongoing coaching and access to community funding, we can be stronger together. I'd love to hear from you to either start the conversation or help strengthen your impact by joining your team with the growing network of community transformation partnerships, making a real difference in communities all around New Zealand today.